Time to meet an adoptable pet from the Humane Society of Washington County. It's the Pawcast on our live 96.7 social streams, sponsored by Central Dogma, a healthy place for pets naturally. Here's Ryan Smetzer.
Well, good morning, y'all, and welcome to another episode of the Pawcast. I'm Ryan Smetzer, and we are so excited to feature another amazing adoptable pet from our friends at the Humane Society of Washington County. And it's all thanks to our friends at Central Dogma, a healthy place for pets naturally, with locations in Hagerstown and in Frederick. You can check out the full adoption gallery for the Humane Society of Washington County over at hswcmd.org. We've got a special dog today by the name of Donnie. Good morning, guys, and good morning to Donnie on this beautiful day. The sun is shining outside, and so we got Donnie hanging out there with a lovely trainer, correct? Is that what we got going on out here?
Yes, he is working with our volunteer dog trainer, Doug. He's been working with Donnie a lot, and Donnie's here to show all he's learned.
Love it. Awesome. Yeah, tell me a little bit about Donnie, because I know Donnie is a dog that has been in a little bit of a training mode, over the last season of his life right now, right?
Yeah, so Donnie is currently our longest term dog resident, and he was found tied to a pipe outside of a Family Dollar a few months ago with another dog. That dog has found a home, actually with one of the people that found them. But Donnie's still here. He's having a little bit more of a difficult time finding a home. He's about a year old, and he's really overwhelmed by our dog adopt room, all the noise, all the ins and outs. So he's staying in a back room where he can relax. He's getting a experienced dog owner and someone that's going to be active and involved with him and keep up on his training. As you can see, he gets very distracted easily, and he's a strong boy. But once he's, acclimated to his new home and his person, he calms down, and he's really a great dog, and he's gorgeous. I don't know if you can even take in all his beauty. Another reason to come see him in person. But his side profile, his front profile, the way he prances, everything. He is a wonderful, gorgeous boy.
Yeah, he's got that pretty coat and that lovely face. And again, just even when he gets distracted, he looks very noble, I think, in that own way. Very guard dog energy to me, he's like, from a visual perspective, just like, hey, I'm gonna look out for you right here.
Yeah. Even though he's very quiet, I don't know that he would bark much as a guard dog, but our trainer said he's never heard him bark, so there you go. But he's been out here. We've been out for about a half an hour. He's seen people and other dogs go by, and he's done really well. He's just looked at them. He hasn't barked. He really likes people, and like we said, he did come in with another dog, so it's likely he'd do well with another dog.
And you said he is in training, so obviously he's learning, some of the different obedience type things, some of the different, tricks and behavioral type of stuff, so that obviously whenever somebody comes in to adopt Donnie, they're kind of, a few steps ahead in that process, right? That's kind of how that works.
Yeah, so he's been learning. He had a lot of struggles with impulse control, and being a dog this large, he didn't seem to know his size, and he would jump on people. As you can see, he's really got that down. He sits when he meets people. I learned here a little bit earlier, anytime I put my hand in my pocket, he started sitting, and apparently it's because he thought I had treats. So he's definitely learned where the treats come from. He's learning, how to walk correctly on a leash, how to properly greet people, and that's something that he will need to continue working on in his new home. And Doug has actually generously made up a whole 2-week plan for when he goes to a home. We want Donnie to do a 2-week foster to adopt to make sure he's a good fit for the home. And Doug has actually outlined a very in detail 2-week plan to best get Donnie acclimated to his new home, his new family, and give a little support to the adopters. So that's something that we're excited that he can go home with to help him be successful long term.
That's amazing. So
Boy,
again,
Donnie.
he's set up to win perfectly, so that again,
Yeah.
whenever he's going in there, he's in a great spot. He's learning and he's continuing to learn, kind of in that early process, right?
Yeah, yeah. We want him to, continue on this path. Why are we mowing now? On this path of success. Sorry that I guess we're mowing now. Um, But yeah, because he already had, that disruption to his early life being abandoned there. We want him to have stability in his home. So that all comes down to finding the right home with the right people that are going to, if you're looking for a couch potato, he's not it. Maybe look into Bruno. But Donnie's a very energetic dog. He will make a great dog for someone that, especially if you have an interest in training, if you want to be involved and really work with the dog. He loves car rides. He'd probably be great on a hike if you are into that. He's been to Home Depot, so he's got some. He's a handyman in training. He's
Construction
got a lot
dog.
to bring to the table, and he can build the table too.
Ama- He's Donnie the Builder. It's fantastic.
Yes.
I love it. Now,
Yeah.
if somebody is obviously interested in going through the process of, doing the foster to adopt or doing the adoption process with Donnie, how can they go about doing that? How can they go about, kind of investing that interest and stopping by to visit with Donnie, hanging out with Donnie for a little while? I mean, obviously to, stop in and just see that precious face there, because again, as we're seeing him up close there, like he is an absolute sweetheart, as he's starting to get more and more enamored by the mower that we're learning about there in the yard.
There's a lot of distractions out here. Yeah, if they are interested in meeting Donnie, just come on in. We open today at 1. Like I said, he's not in the adoption um, room, so you just ask to meet him and we'll bring him out. He's just more relaxed in one of the back rooms where it's not so busy and
Hmm.
loud. But yeah, he's available to meet. He's ready to go home as foster to adopt today. He's already been neutered, vaccinated, microchipped, got a lot of training in place, and like I said, we'll send them home with that training plan. If you have any questions, we can even, you can meet with our trainers that have worked with him and they can show you how it's done, and that way everyone, the adopter and Donnie, are set up for success.
I love it. That's awesome. And then, of course, obviously, you guys have plenty of resources to go around in this season, including a great event coming up next week. It's crazy how time flies when you're having fun, coming up at the end of the month. Your event coming up on
um,
Tuesday of next week from 4 until 7 there at Chihi Subaru. That microchip event. Tell us a little bit more about that coming up.
Yeah, so next Tuesday from 4 to 7, we will be at Sheehy Subaru of Hagerstown, microchipping all your cats and dogs. It's open to anybody. You don't have to live in Washington County. You don't have to bring any other documentation. We're also going to be doing free pet ID engraving there, so that's always a good thing. You can come just for that. If you need yours updated, we always recommend having a up-to-date ID tag. Things happen with pets all the time, whether they get out, they're stolen. We had one in a car recently that the car was towed and the dog wound up here. It's the best way for us to be able to get in contact with the owner is a microchip and or ID tag. So definitely come on out to that. And even if you have a dog that's reactive, we have a special station set up for them and we are ready to chip them too. So bring them out.
Amazing. I love it. It's always great. Safety first. And, again, if you're interested in seeing our good pal Donnie, tell us again how they can go about and seeing this awesome superstar right here.
Yeah, just come in, ask to meet him. Everyone here knows him and loves him. And we'll come get him and bring him out, and you can look at this gorgeous boy and talk to us about doing a foster to adopt with him.
I was gonna say, how can you not fall in love with him? Like I keep looking at him and I'm just like, he's such an absolute sweetheart right there. Like he's just sitting there, just kind of
Oh.
like, hey, like what's going on? What
I said if he
somebody?
had a blue collar with a gold tag, he'd look like Scooby Doo, which reminds me of
Yes,
the Halloween pet parade this Saturday.
there it is. Yeah, just in time. Like get him down the red carpet right there. 100%.
Yes.
I love it. Well,
That's
thank
going
you
to be
so
the
much.
costume.
Yeah, I dig it. 100%. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you to Donnie.
Thank you.
Hope you guys hope you get snatched up super soon. And maybe end up in that dog costume parade. Perfect. Well, hey, if you guys want to adopt Donnie or any of the other amazing adoptable pets from the Humane Society of Washington County, you can go check out the full adoption gallery over at hswcmd.org. Or, again, as always, you can go visit and go see our good pal Donnie right over there at the Humane Society of Washington County and go get him all snatched up because he is the sweetest thing in the world. We'll see you back again next week for another episode of the Pawcast.